Well, guys, here it is. 2000 EK9 Civic Type R. This is the car that I've been trying to keep a secret from you guys for the last month or so. But it's here. We're in Oklahoma. I shipped this car and my CRX behind me back from Washington State. It was a hell of a journey. It emptied the bank account. I took a lot of risks, but at the end of the day, it paid off, and here they are. We're gonna do a quick walk around the Type R and the CRX. I'll just kind of show you guys what's going on with them. Everything on this car is pretty much original besides the swap and the wheels. The swap is from another 99 2000 Civic Type R, and the wheels are from a USDM Integra Type R and a JDM Civic Type R. They are not matching, as you can see. But we're gonna do a little walk around. I'm gonna show you some of the cool stuff that the car has, and I'll tell you my plans for it. So one thing that you'll notice, this mirror is folded in because these are JDM power folding mirrors. So when I turn the power on, these fold out, which I thought was pretty cool. They do it automatically. So you can see here, we've got these rain guards. That is another JDM option. You don't see these a lot on these USDM cars. The guys that are running them usually get them from Japan. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Another thing that you will notice is the JDM thin side moldings. The normal moldings, they pop out quite a bit more. But those are just a couple of things that catch the eye right away. This car does have a 6-point bolt-in roll cage made by Carbing. C-A-R-B-I-N-G. Did not put that in the car. It came with the car, but it does have door bars. I thought that was pretty cool, and it doesn't really mess with the interior of the car. Thankfully, they didn't cut anything to put it in, so super thankful for that. But as you guys can see, the door panels are in really good shape. Everything is really clean. Even the carpet had a lot of stuff on it, but I was able to get it to clean up fairly nicely. Interior is complete. It does have the factory radio in it still. The only thing that I have done to the car personally was this spoon shift knob. It came out of my Integra. I thought that was a no-brainer that it had to go in the Type R. But as we walk around the car a little bit more, see we've got the antenna for the Eclipse radio. JDM Civic Type R wing. This is OEM, which is pretty cool. I've never seen an OEM one up close until now, but pretty rad. 5 lug, as you can see. 50/50 tail lights. Does have the OEM badge and the OEM sticker, which I am pumped about because that just makes this car so much cooler. I know it's dumb, but we do have a Mugen twin loop exhaust. Super pumped about that because they sound amazing, and I know because my Integra had a Mugen twin loop on it before my girlfriend robbed it. So she's got my Mugen twin loop on her car. Sounds great. Thankfully, I have another one, so I got my Mugen twin loop back. My Type R will sound great, so can't be mad. Back of the car open? No, back of the car's not open. Let's take a pop the trunk real quick. Let's pop the trunk real quick. Let's take a look in the cockpit real quick too. As you can see, again, the interior in this thing is really clean. Could use a little bit of dusting. There's a little smudge right there, but you know, considering this car is 22 years old, I think it's in really good shape. Steering wheel is pretty much perfect. It doesn't look like anybody really ever drove this car. Same, the cluster, everything really good shape, really nice. OEM to the car, 149,000 kilometers. One cool thing about the Type R X is it came with these metal pedals. The regular Type Rs did not come with that set, which I thought is pretty rad that they are still there. We will go ahead and We're gonna pop the trunk, and so we're gonna pop the hood. But yeah, here's the switch for the power folding mirrors. So I do have a battery. We could connect it. Well, maybe we'll connect it here in a minute, and we'll turn like the radio on so you guys can see the radio. It does fold out. It's got a DVD player, CD player, navigation, all that cool stuff. But we'll go back here. As you guys can see, seats are in really good condition overall. Cannot complain. You know, there's a little bit of wear there, but you know, again, this is a 22-year-old car. So the rear strut bar is here. Thankfully, the rear carpet is here. It even has the real spare. OEM 5-lug spare from Honda for the Type R is still in there. You guys can see that's where the cage comes down. Unfortunately, they cut the rear plastics to fit the cage. I wish they wouldn't have done that. And even though they did do it, I wish they would have like at least done it cleaner, made it look, you know, a little more professional, a little nicer. Thankfully, they didn't cut the rear speaker covers though. So if for any reason we want to pull the cage out and we want to put the speaker covers in, these speaker covers should cover the cut, so you won't be able to tell that they're there. So some point in time, we'll probably end up pulling this cage out and putting some speakers in the car. This is going to be more of a weekend car / track car. It is not going to break any records. It's not going to do anything crazy, so we're going to put a radio back in it. We're not savages over here, so you know, we gotta have some tunes. But we're gonna walk around to the front of the car really quick. You see we got the JDM side markers. Those are also turn signals, so when you are using the turn signals, you get one here, one on the side marker. But we'll go ahead, lift up this hood, get this thing propped up right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so B16B. Sadly, this is not the original engine that came with this car. We do have LSD CTR trans. You know, all the goodies in there, but also not original to this car. This is an original 2000 Civic Type R swap bought from HMO and placed in the car. Sadly, it's not VINs matching, but at the end of the day, I really can't complain. It is the right engine that should be in this car, and it'll run the same as the one that was in this car would have. So I know that, you know, VINs matching means it would have been worth a little bit more money, but we're not selling this car, so at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. One cool thing about the Type R X, it's got ABS. I don't care about ABS. I really don't plan, like, if it works, if it doesn't work, I don't care. But, you know, that's just one thing that the Type Rs didn't have that this one does, and it's still there, so I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing, so you can see all these AC lines that are running back here. Type Rs never came with AC, but the Type R X did. So AC lines are still here. As you guys can see, the condenser is still there, the fan, all that stuff is still there. We do need the bracket and the actual the pump or whatever, but we also need the power steering bracket and the power steering components so we can get that stuff up and running. But other than that, you know, everything else is here. There's really not much else, you know, that needs to be done. We got to hook up that fuel system. JDM battery needs to be purchased, and the JDM B16B ECU. And once we get those things, this guy should fire up and run without any issues. Oh, obviously we need a header, but it is just the header. We have a full exhaust back besides that. So we're gonna do it right. We're gonna get the right Type R header, whether it's an Integra Type R or Civic Type R. I don't really care at that point, but we will get an OEM JDM Type R header to put back on the car, and then we will get this thing ripping. Essentially, the plans for this car, like I said, we're just gonna keep it OEM. It's, you know, such a rare gem. You don't see many of them around. Just gonna keep it stock. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna take it to Hallett Raceway and do some circuit racing, because that's what this car was built for. And, you know, we'll take it to car shows and we'll just do stuff like that, you know. Just have some fun with it. This is my 1988 CRX SIR. Now, my brother started building this car about 10 years ago. This car has a very special place in my heart. My brother is no longer with us, so this is a part of him that I get to keep with me forever, and that means the world to me. Me and him, we put this swap together. He tuned it. It made 220 horsepower. It was on K-Pro version 4. Everything that was there when it was tuned is still there, so it should roughly make around the same horsepower. Just hasn't ran in 3 or 4 years because I've been in Oklahoma. So we've got some cleaning up to do here. As you can see, we're gonna reroute some things. We're just basically gonna revise a couple of things and, you know, go through everything. We're gonna get a hood exit header made for the car. We're gonna do a 3-piece front end from Hush Performance. They make awesome 3-piece front ends for the EFs. We need to go through the suspension on this car. We got to do wheel bearings on all 4 corners. It's got brand new blocks, drag spec suspension, coilovers, so we're not worried about that. We're just going to do the lower control arms, all the bushings, the trailing arm bushings. We'll do a lower subframe brace. We do need to do a fuel cell. We're going to rewire this car basically from scratch. We're going to do a Haltech Elite 1500 with the dash. We're going to do the chassis harness. We're going to do the rear wheel speed sensor so we can have traction control. We're going to do all that fancy stuff. So we're going to need the right computer to control everything. And I've been talking with the guys over at Haltech. Thomas, I worked over at Humble Performance. A lot of you guys know that, some of you don't. But while I was with Humble Performance, I made a lot of good friends. And Thomas over at Haltech just basically sold me on that computer and everything that it can do. Kenny McKee over at Humble Performance, also very smart, knows a lot about Haltech, educated me quite a bit on the capabilities of that computer, and between those two, just a no-brainer. That's the computer I want to go with. So this car will be running Haltech Elite 1500. We'll do the traction control setup, we'll do the dash, we'll do all the fancy stuff. Back here we have a PPG dog box. It is a 1 through 4 PPG gear set, straight cut gears, dog engagement with a Wave Track LSD. Gears have been cryogenically hardened. Alex had ceramic bearings installed in the transmission. It's a top of the line transmission. Man put like $9,800 into it. And I got it on a deal. So Alex Pagan, thank you. I really appreciate you and everything you've done for me, man. It doesn't go unnoticed, man. You're awesome, and you helped me get to where I needed to be, so I will always be grateful for that. So thank you. But back to the car. Got a lot of work to do with this thing, so stay tuned if that's something that you're interested in seeing me work on this car, and then getting this car into hopefully the 10s all motor, and then maybe later down on the road we'll get it into the 9s, and then put a turbo kit on this car and see if we can't get it into the 8s. Obviously not on the all motor setup, but we'll do a turbo build, because it's kind of the plan for the car after we run our 9-second all motor pass. So it's a little update for the channel, a reveal on the car that I have been teasing you guys with. I know most of you guys follow me on social media, so you already know what it is, but for the few of you who only watch me on YouTube, really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry for making you wait. I figured out how to edit the videos a little bit better and how to make thumbnails, so quality will be a little bit better, I promise. And there's gonna be some really cool content coming with the Type R, with the SIR, with the Integra. Don't forget K24 supercharged. One cool thing, I did bring back some goodies for this car from Washington. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but we've got some S2000 seats. We got some clean S2K seats, all black for the Integra. So that car, we have a lot for it, but we still need a little bit for it. We need fuel system, coolant system, and exhaust made. So still quite a bit to do with that car, but we're getting close. And now that I have the CRX and the Type R here, I can kind of quit stressing so much and actually put funds towards that car. So that car will make a lot of progress here in the next couple of weeks, but I think for now that's gonna be it. I really appreciate everybody that watches these videos. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what kind of wheels you want to see on the Type R. Personally, I'm thinking Regas. I love Rega Masters. Or maybe some Gab Sports. I don't know. Throw some ideas out there. Let me know what you guys think. Also, for the CRX, what do you guys think it's gonna run its first pass? That motor in my Integra, that swap did 13.9 at 102 miles an hour. Multiple times, could never get it any faster than 13.9. Do you think the CRX is gonna run 13.9s? It's lighter, but I don't know. It is also right-hand drive. Well, the Integra was right-hand drive too, so I can't use shifting as an excuse there. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Here very soon, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. And when I say a giveaway, I don't mean a raffle where you have to pay to enter. I mean a giveaway where all you have to do is like the video and leave one comment, and after we get, I don't know, say 100 likes and 100 comments, I will give away a set of wheels, I don't know, some stickers. We'll start small. I'm not gonna give you guys wheels right away. I gotta like bait you guys in a little bit. So I don't know, I'm gonna figure out what the first giveaway is gonna be. It'll probably be something small, like maybe we'll do like a powder coated valve cover, or I don't know. I've got some stuff around the shop that I think some of you guys might like. Some little trinket parts. I don't know, if someone needs a B-Series head gasket. Who knows? We'll figure out some sort of giveaway, but that's gonna end it for tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed that video, again, please like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.